welcome back to Watercolor Wednesdays with the Whittier Public Library. My name is Kelly Maldonado, and today we're going to be making a handmade Valentine with watercolors. So let's go ahead and get started. I've already done a few flowers for you to get an example. We're going to do some of the same ones and something similar. As you can see, I'm starting with the wet on dry. Don't forget you have to use your napkin or paper towel to pick up any excess paint or water. Alright, so I'm going to go back into the ones that I left that were blobs, as you can see, because I want to give it some definition and maybe a few extra petals. These look a little bit still wet, so what I'll do is my handy dandy napkin and bring that in there. Let me see. Let's go ahead and take some out of the middle for this one. You can also do something like this, a bunch of like dots. So as you can see, I did this line to kind of tie it all together into like a sort of oval, and I had my coworkers sketch out some calligraphic writing, and I'm going to go ahead and go over that with my watercolor right now. If you're worried about messing up with wet on dry, start with wet on wet, and then you could add the color in afterward, and I could show you how to do that in just a sec. Okay. So I'll show you, this water will be a little bit tinted, but I will show you lightly how to do a wet on wet. We'll do it with the V since it's a bigger letter. So can you see how that lightly tinted water is going on the page? Because it's lightly tinted, I can get my napkin and pick that up very easily without it leaving too much color on the page if I mess up. So there is my wet on wet. I'm going to add the color now. As you can see, it sort of comes back down here. Let's add some orange in there, see what happens. So I'm going to go back and add leaves to a lot of things and some detail. So just to tie in, break up those empty spaces. Get creative with your leaves, you know, make them look cool, jungly, however you want. If you're wondering where I got the flowers for this, I used many of the watercolor books that we have for our library at the Whitwood Branch Library. We have some as well at our depot location, and of course our e-library.